A very good afternoon to all participants. Respected Chavan sir, I presented seminar um, for paper pre-PhD coursework, paper number 2. Myself, Manjula Murlidhar Maske, roll number 35. I presented a seminar on the topic a comparative study of Sunny Singh and Jayashree Mishra selected fiction. Introduction. Indian English literature is known for its unity in diversity, hence it becomes very difficult to put into a single genre. But when one goes through the Indian writing in English, one is forced to believe the fact that Indian writers have done great work by portraying the reality from all strata of life, society, and culture. There is no doubt that the Indian writers have made great contribution to English literature. They have given a new perspective by looking at various themes and unique tendencies of human beings. One would feel the thrill of this era while going through their writings. The, the new generation of English novelists is coming forward to influence comparative, compare, contemporary literary scenario. Great writing of the Indian writers has innovations in their writings. Many of the new ideas, views, problems, visions of finding the facts of honesty towards the world have come through their writings. They have established model for the forthcoming writers. In the first decade, new generation of writers like Kiran Desai, Arundhati Roy, Shobha De, Amit Chaudhary, Arvind Adiga, Chetan Bhagat, Nirmala Murthy, Pankaj Mishra, Jayashree Mishra, Sunny Singh, Rashmi Bansal, Rajkamal Jha have brought different dimensions of Indian writing in literature and given new shapes to Indian writing in English. Feminism in India is a movement which aims at defining, establishing, and defending equal political, economical, and social rights and equal opportunities to Indian women. It is the first parachute of women's rights in Indian society. Their feminist counterpart of over the world and in India's gender equality to access the health and education and to political rights. Indian feminists have also fought against culture-specific issues within Indian patriarchal society such as inheritance law and the practice of widows' immolation known as sati. Despite the progress made by Indian feminist movement, women living in modern India still face many issues like gender discrimination. India's patriarchal culture has made the process of gaining land ownership rights and access to education challenging in the past 2 decades. There emerged a disturbing trend of sex selective abortion. To Indian feminists, there are injustices worth struggling against. Indian women novelists write about women's problems. In the age of science and technology, men and women should get equal opportunity for development. Women can successful in all fields such as education, medicine, IT, law, judiciary, administrative services, politics, regions, and social workers. The present research deals with creating own niche. It highlights how women in a new world have created their own space in every walk of life. They stood for their choices. They have right to choose the field according to their choice. They have been striving for what they aspire. They have paid heavy price to fulfill their choices. It would be an exploration into the feminine experiences of these new women, their problems, dilemmas, contradiction, and struggles against patriarchy and male domination in a new advanced modern world. The novel of Sunny Singh and Jayashree Mishra have been selected for the present study. Sunny Singh deals with worldwide problems of women in her novels. She focuses upon the struggle of women all around the world for their own existence. In her novels, she had portrayed the woman characters who struggles against the male-dominated society. Her writing has given a new side to the readers to look at women's problems as well as their strength to struggle against the adverse conditions. Her writing is appreciated worldwide. Her debut novel, Nani's Book of Suicide, won the inaugural Monde Letter Prize in 2003 with the Spanish translation. Since another novel with Krishna's Eyes depicts the dilemma and the struggle within the female and leading character Krishna. Here she has to sacrifice her personal life, pleasure, and her ambitions for the peace of soul of her grandmother. The story goes further with the struggle of Krishna. Her latest novel, Hotel Arcadia, received the sound responses from the readers. It deals with the experience of journalists in the terrorist attack on Hotel Arcadia. Jayashree Mishra shows her great concern for the self-dependency of women. She tried to bring up facts how a woman had to struggle for proving her own identity by observing Indian culture, customs, and traditions minutely. She tried to stress upon the hardship of a woman through woman possess all the caliber and ability to emerge through the darkness of the male dominated society. She has to undergo many tests. She has to manage her household and all other responsibilities. If she wants to pursue her goal to be a self dependent woman, she has to make many sacrifices. The characters in her novel have desired to prove their identity and create their own niche, such as Reva Walia in Secrets and Sins follows the dream of creating her own identity in the world of cinema. She dreams of being the first girl with the home, the heartthrob of lakhs of girl fans. Aman Khan makes the romantic scene. The ambition of Janki Janu is ancient promises also are hard to convince the life of Janki who leads to her find her own identity as wife, as mother, and overall as a woman. Maya, in afterwards, seeks for a peaceful pleasure and a glorious life. She aspires to be free from the unwanted and loveless bond between her husband and herself. A brief survey of Indian feminist writers. New generation of women writers have appeared. Academician writers like Shobha De, Arundhati Roy, Manju Kapoor, Shona Singh, Baldwin, and others. Being born in an elite Brahmani family, Shobha De has observed the formal lifestyle of the upper class society minutely. She obtained a degree in psychology and added a crown to her observation of the elites of Indian society. The observation, the degree, and the even experience in her own life made her to pen down the very debut novel, Soleilite Evening. Her writing mostly debuted the socialite elites of India. Even she has written a couple of erotic novels also. Therefore, she is known as provocative and bold writer. Arundhati Roy is Booker Prize winner novelist for God of Small Things. The novel not only took her to the peak of success, but also fetched a lot of financial security to her. The very first novel with a Booker Prize boosted enthusiasm and inspires her to pen down her active participation in politics for human rights and environmental causes made her to get into many of the advocacies and controversies. Manju Kapoor depicts extramarital affairs of women. Immigration is also focused in her novels. Her writing mostly depicts the problems of women in patriarchal hemo. Her debut novel, Difficult Daughters, is a story about a woman, namely Veermati, who falls in love with a married professor. The story has been depicted in the time of freedom struggle and partition. Shona Singh Baldwin, a writer, poet, playwright, and radio producer, has been recognized worldwide for her writings. Baldwin mostly depicts the survival of women in the male-dominated society. Her first novel, What the Boy Remember, depicts the life of a Punjabi Sikh community before and after the 1947 partition of India and Pakistan. The novel tells the story of Rup, the second wife of a Sikh landlord. As his first wife can't bear a child, she bravely claimed that women can attain freely and self-identity by self-assertion. Now, I will finish my seminar. Thank you.